Talking, you know, people, they're talking about that sociology book that they pulled from the school, because it has something right up about our people that is not too right, you know, and so we have to do. We can't make them write up things about us and we sit down and just make it go along. No, we have to stop it right now, the bud. You understand? You know, we have to show the young people that we are taking responsibility, because we are asking them to take responsibility. So as adults, when we see something like those, you know, see it. And I'm saying that we have so many people in our community with doctorate of sociology and all of them things there. For them books, they're in there too. You know, see it. But you see, if we don't organize ourselves, how can we do certain things? You know? We have to organize and say, organize or perish. And it's a very serious thing. And I hope some of us start to take it serious, because even the ants organize, you know, because they know, you know. And some of you out there we are talking about, say, boy, you see me a lion, you know. He's not lion because you have no pride. You know, see, the power of a lion is within his pride. You know, coming together. So all of you, man, we are walk out there and think that he walking as an individual. You know, see it, you know. And them thing there, you know, you're not no lion, man. You're just like a blousy, domesticated pussycat that come from Battisitago and blood. You know, when I say, you know, like a stray cat, you're a stray cat blood. You know, see it, you know. We got to organize or perish, you know. And in the midst, you know, Brother Joseph here with me, you understand, you know. And I want him to introduce himself fully, you understand, because I know that he's a man who is doing things. You know, see. So welcome, Brother Joseph.
Thank you.
Yes, my virgin. Just introduce yourself to the listening public for my virgin.
Okay, well, my name's Joseph May. I'm co-founder of the Jimmy Asher Foundation, which is a foundation that we started in honor of my dad, who passed away like 5 years ago now. So what we wanted to do was to keep his legacy alive, but do something positive with it. So we started a foundation where we engage, inspire and empower young people. So the aim was not just to inspire them where we grew up in South London, but to do it globally. Yeah, so as well as the programs that we deliver, our sports, media, life skill projects, we've so far delivered in about 25 boroughs in London. We also support a school in Uganda, Gambia and Sierra Leone. So our work is global, and we definitely wanted to bring it back to the motherland so we can empower our brothers over there.
Yeah, man, a beautiful vibe. And give them the name of the organization again.
Okay, so the organization over here is called the Jimmy Asher Foundation. You can go online and see that on www.jimmyasherfoundation.org. We've also on social media, on Instagram, which is Jimmy Asher Foundation. We're on Facebook, Jimmy Asher Foundation. We're on Twitter, which is at Jaff_global. At Jaff_global. So that's one organization that we're here to speak about also, but we're also here to speak about a new initiative that we're looking to bring to the Gambia, which is called Joyride. I'll explain a bit more about that in a bit as well. Yes,
yeah, man. Give thanks for that. And the Jimmy Asher Foundation, as it says, around your father, yeah?
Yes.
You understand, you know?
Yeah, Car, he was such an inspirational figure for us. And obviously one of the quotes was, "It takes a village." Yeah, so where we grew in Balham, it was like a village mentality, where I couldn't walk down the road. If I was up to no good, it'd be one of his brethren pulling me up. Yeah, so we grew up in that village mentality in Balham, southwest London.
Wow. You know, so to all the people who are listening down there in Balham, you know, you see it, you know, rise up all the time, you know. And as I said, you know, you're on a different adventure now across the water, and, you know.
Yes.
You know, so you're doing some good work, so you understand, you know.
Yes.
You know, you're not just a talk it, you do it, blood.
No, I don't believe in just talk. The talking ain't working. Especially around here.
So how was that Joe Ride? Tell us about you and Joe Ride.
Right, Joe Ride came about with our trip to Sierra Leone. So when we was in Sierra Leone for personal business and also to actually visit the school, which we've been supporting for the last 2 years. So we went to Sierra Leone. I was in Uganda last year, November, and while I was in Sierra Leone, I actually saw a vehicle. Over in Sierra Leone, they call it a keke. Yeah. In India, they call it like a tuk-tuk. And they have it in Thailand and all these type of countries. So when I first saw this vehicle, my mind went crazy on me because I was thinking to take this to other parts of Africa, the Caribbean, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, places that I've been to already. So, and what I actually wanted was some sort of exclusive rights to sell it within a country. Yeah. So what I done is I made contact with the manufacturers in India called Pagio, of which I wanted to basically get in contact with the main head person rather than just dealing with the retailers. So it worked out. Once I came back to England, I managed to contact, email the manufacturers, of which they was interested. But my initial spot of Uganda, they had banned that vehicle 6 months prior.
Wow.
So even then I could have stopped and said, "Sure, it's not it's not supposed to happen." So I asked them, which is the next country, African country, that hasn't got any exclusivity, of which they mentioned the Gambia. Now, I've never been to the Gambia before in my life, but because I saw this vehicle, I knew there was a market, there was an opportunity somewhere. So within him telling me about the Gambia, by the next week I was in the Gambia doing my primary field research. So when I went over there, I just went over there to find out, if there was a want for these type of vehicles. But I realized that it wasn't just a want, there was a need. Yeah, in the villages. And I'm not even talking tourism, because tourism is another whole world. But there was a need within the people itself, because transportation over there is on its knees. So what happened is, once I realized there was a need, I thought, how could we, because everything that we do is about empowering other people, not just about making money on a personal level. How can we make money and make other people make money? That's how we grow. So what happened is we now started an initiative, which is basically a youth employment and empowerment program. So where the people who would then purchase these vehicles, so the scheme was a taxi service. So it's going to be Joe Ride taxi service. So from that, we wanted the taxi riders to actually have the ability to own their vehicles. Because what we noticed over there is that no one can actually own their vehicles. It's just renting. So we said, how can we do this opportunity where they can actually own their vehicle rather than being in that 9-to-5 trap? So we formed a way where they can join the Joe Ride taxi service scheme. Then from the taxi service scheme, they would be on it for like 18 to 24 months. After that period, they would then own the vehicle.
Wow.
So when we were speaking to ministers about our developments and things like that, everyone just embraced it, because they realized that we're not just there to make money, we're there to empower our brothers over there as well. So it's like all the doors just opened up. Obviously with the spirit of my dad behind me and my gran and those people there. So where we are right now, from when I went over there and I realized that there was a need, we then went to meet the manufacturers in India, because I wanted to meet them as well. I wanted to just every component to this business. I wanted to be there no matter where it was in the world. So then I traveled over to India to meet Pagio, their headquarters, to go and visit the plant, see how they make the vehicle, how they build it, everything. So from that, everything worked out well. Where we are right now, we're on the verge, I would say within the next 40 days, we're on the verge of sending in the first container over to the Gambia. And from that, we're now working with NGOs who want to now come and partner with us. We're now working with microfinance banks who now want to come and work with us. So it's just opened up even further. So all I would say now is just watch this space.
For real, and I'm telling you, when I see something growing in front of you, you can't close your eye, you know. And I'm telling you, Joseph, I always tell people, since I meet AI, you know, I meet you down in with
Pollard's Hill,
you know,
Black History Month event, yeah.
And I'm telling you, blood, you know, meeting you and seeing what you're doing, you know, and seeing that you need the support, blood, you understand? Because if you have the right support, you can go far, blood.
Yes.
You understand?
100.
You know, see it, you know. And, you know, I'm glad that you touch base in the Gambia and the people them around you and all of them sing. And them sing praise of you.
Yes.
I'm telling you, blood. I'm telling you, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, see it. Us, every time I talk to us, he always sing praise of Brother Joseph. You understand, you know?
Yes. I talk to Oz like nearly every day. He's part of the business.
He's a good brother.
Yes, definitely.
He's a good brother. You understand, you know. And believe me, when I realize that you drop anchor on them things, I feel so good because I said, yes, Brother Joseph, you see the potential.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. And I've always wanted to do something in the motherland. From a youth, I've always wanted to, because my dad's a Rasta man, so
for real.
Even though we're from Jamaica, we're from Barbados, Africa was always home, the motherland. So my dad always drummed that into us from an early age. So he always empowered us, inspired us to achieve whatever, wherever. So it didn't faze us when we said we're going to go and do some work in Africa. It never fazed us, it just inspired us even more.
I see your thing. And I want to rise up in Prophet Newton.
Yes.
You understand, you know, because a lot of link up Prophet Newton.
Yes,
you understand?
He's the one. He's the original one that linked us up together.
You understand, you know, and it's beautiful because, as I said, you know, when we embrace one another, you know, see, it have a more development.
Yes.
Than shun one another.
Definitely.
You understand? Because you see a man, but until you sit down and you reason with him, you never know his potential or his gold.
Yeah.
You understand? And just listening to you at that event, you know, you know, it's wonderful, Joseph, you know, and I know that what you're doing gonna go from strength to strength.
Yes.
You understand? Because it's not only transport you look on now at the moment, you look on other things.
Yes. And we're even gonna bring the foundation, Jimmy Asher Foundation, to Gambia as well.
Wow. Of
which the last time we was there, we donated a whole heap of different stuff, school equipment, books, clothes, to a local school in a small village called Sambuya. Yeah. So everywhere we go, we like to, I would say, give a helping hand. Rather than a handout, a helping hand.
A true blood, a true. And the whole thing about it, you know, they appreciate it.
Yeah.
You understand? Because they don't see a tourist come down.
Yeah.
You understand? It's a different make, you understand, you know?
Yes.
And you try to involve the people.
Yes.
You know, it's not like I look on any class nor creed.
Yeah.
No, you go amongst the people and you try to elevate them.
That's it.
You know, see it, and that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know, see it.
Yeah, no, I can feel the love over there. I can feel the love, and it's like the first time I went over there, which was the first time ever, it was just like, it was like I was being guided. It was like everything was just happening at a quick speed where I couldn't explain it. But all I can say is that I'm being guided.
Yes,
so I just got to follow the thing.
Guide. Yeah. And you also have a permanent place now where everything gonna run from, ain't it?
That's it now. And I'm even a resident of Gambia. Like, they actually love the idea so much and this and that they actually made me a resident of Gambia within about 2 weeks of being in the country.
Well, did you see it?
Yeah.
And our a caller from Lamin is over here also, you know, Brother Raggy. You understand? I must introduce him before he go back. You understand?
Please do.
Because those are the men
they're the chiefs of
the whole thing. You understand? And he's a young brother around your age, you know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're caller. It's for the pastor and the other day,
and he jumped into position.
Yeah, man.
I would definitely like to meet him.
Yeah, man. You don't see it, you know, because the things that you're doing down there, because it's a young country.
Yes.
And you see it.
Yes.
And they're willing to work.
Yes.
They're willing to learn. Yes. That's the thing about them, you know. Yes. And I always tell people that find out first the trade that they do.
Yes.
And give them the tool.
Yes.
to support them in that. You understand, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people would like to really give them books and books and books, but, you know, give those books who, you know, it's more academia.
Yes.
You understand? It's not everybody will take a book. Sometimes you give him a tool and him work more better.
Yes.
Can you see it down there and it right?
Yeah, no, I see it. And that's why really, yes, I am taking in books. Yes, I'm doing this, but I actually wanted action. So that's why when we're coming now, it's not just giving ownerships of these vehicles. We're also giving people opportunity to do other types of jobs like mechanics, like training mechanics, customer sales, service. There's a whole heap of different indirect jobs, opportunities that I'm bringing to the country as well. So it's not just to be able to own the vehicles. There's a lot more behind the scenes as well.
Okay. Is some of the vehicle going to be electric or petrol?
They're all petrol.
You're correct.
Yeah, they're all petrol.
You never know that, man. They can modify. Look from this. You see the potential.
The potential in Africa, like, trust me, it's like the things I've seen. I'm like, how did you do that? But they make it work over there, 100%. And it's like I feel that it would be a blessing for me to give back to my brothers there in the Gambia. And it's only the start, because the slogan is JAF Global. So we're not restricting ourselves to one borough, to one city, to one country. Yeah, it's a global movement we're doing. So yeah, there's a lot more countries to be hit, but this is just a starting point, and we just take things in our stride.
And you said the foundation deal with young people over here.
Foundation deal with young people over here, where we give them opportunities in work, accreditations, like even like work placement to actually come within our organizations. Even today, every day of the week we offer. So where are we now? We're Monday. So we would have like radio broadcasting workshops in one part of London, boxing in another part of London, healthy cooking in another part of London. So every day we've got activities running in schools, community centres, youth clubs across the whole of London. Right now, we're actually in partnership with Fulham Football Club Foundation, to where we're delivering 2 boxing programs. One is in Lambeth, South Norwood. The other one is in Pollard's Hill, Merton. And we're delivering 2 basketball sessions on a Friday and on a Wednesday, both in Lambeth. But so that's what I said, that our work is just across London, rather than just saying, well, I'm from South London, let me stick to South London. Yeah, my mindset was never local.
No, man, it's true. It's true. And, you know, if some of your youth interested in radio or things like that, you know, we're willing to accommodate them, you know.
That's good to hear, because we even had a radio broadcasting workshop where we was teaching young people how to develop their own shows. So it was that as well, and even the podcasting sessions where we're teaching young people how to do their own weekly podcast sessions. So it would be good if there may be an opportunity for maybe the young people to come and do maybe a show in the future or something like that.
Yeah, man. You know, 'cause I mean, you know, we can't be here forever, you know.
That's it.
You know, as you know, we're getting old, so we need someone to fill the gap.
That's it.
You understand? So we have to have these young people bringing new energies and all of those things, because it's not only radio. We're dealing with production.
Yes.
You know, we want outside broadcast.
Yes.
We want young people who can go out in the street with a mic and ask certain questions to make certain program.
Yes.
You understand? So those are the empowerment that you know, we are here willing to offer the young people them.
No, that's good, and it's good as well, because the type of radio station it is as well is what's needed for our community. So it's good rather than them go somewhere else. And even though you may think like it's a good opportunity for, you know, the big radio stations and things like that, but it's a step. But here is obviously, like we say, it's the de-brainwashing station. And this is what a lot of the young people, youth, them need to see, need to hear.
You know, are you planning to take some of your young people them to the Gambia?
You know, I would like to do that as well, you know. And a counsellor actually mentioned that to me as well, that on a previous occasion she took some young people to South Africa. So it may be an opportunity that I can round up at least 10 young people, 5 to 10, and take them for like a week or so.
Support for them thing there, because You said, to the work where you do here.
Yeah.
You understand, you know? When them go and them see what you're doing there, you understand, it give them a more incentive, blood, you understand, you know?
Yes.
You know, and our young people here, they need that.
They need to see.
They need to see.
Yes.
You know, see, they need to see, because I see adult that shock when they see.
Yeah.
So what you think of young people?
That's what I'm saying, 'cause I was shocked. Because I've been to different parts of Africa, and the Gambia was the one place I went. I said it's peaceful.
Yeah.
And it's a Muslim country, more or less. And it's the first time I see black Muslims live together in peace. 'Cause obviously you hear the propaganda about Muslim this, Muslim that, Muslim that.
Yeah.
But when you go over there and you see it, and you see, but hold on, they're actually living in peace.
Yeah.
Different tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real blood.
Yeah. Different tribes living in peace. And
Lunchtime people just eat together. ain't it?
together.
You see?
Even that for me was an eye opener to where everyone eats from the same dish. So you got the whole compound, and you may have all the kids, them cousins together. 4, 5, 6, 7 of them eating from the same plate.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable for me, because I never seen that in my life.
True, bro.
I never see that. So when I saw that, I was like, this is how we're supposed to live. So even some of them traditions there, I'm trying to bring back here to how I live my life.
Yeah, because, you know, when as you mentioned, you're old man, you understand? Sometimes when it's some of them, he come in mind, ain't it? You know,
trust me.
Because those are the things.
Yes, and they're the thing there, 'cause we was brought up on the Garvey. Yeah, like on them man there, like even in our yard now, from a youth we got a picture of Marcus Garvey, the biggest picture on our wall. Yeah. So them man there, we grow up to them taught there, which we was empowered from early. So that's why we're in the situation where we are now, because, and that's why I wanted to start the foundation in my dad's name. Not forgetting my mum, 'cause my mum's still here, still guiding, still doing the thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been to Africa, yes?
She's been to Ghana. And she's been to Nigeria.
Well, I know she's gonna love Gambia.
She says she's coming the next time I go.
Oh man.
So in November when I go to actually open up the container, she said she wants to be there to see it. So I'll be bringing her and my family over to actually see it, because like I said, when I was in Sierra Leone, it was just an idea.
Yes.
It was something that I saw to say, I can take this to other places. But now, like I always say, I speak it, I believe it, and I receive it. So anything I see and I vision, I know I can achieve. So, like that's why again I want to bring my children over there to actually see, because they was there when I was rabbiting on about saying, look, I'm bringing this there, bringing this there. So when I go and the container hits the port, I want them to be the first one.
Is the container gone already?
No, the container's not gone. The container will be going pretty much this week.
Yeah. All right, just start loading already.
God willing, yeah. Car, it's just the banks now. The banks them are sorting out their ends, because that's how payment is made. So rather than me make payment as an individual direct to the company, I'm trying to get an intermediary, which are the banks, to communicate with each other. So basically, I'm just trying to safeguard myself as much as possible.
Man. What you mean?
Yeah, as much as possible. So
it's true. But they do the work.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to safeguard myself and just trying to do it the right way. But as they say in Gambia, inshallah.
Inshallah. You know, I know that some brothers in the Gambia listening at the moment. We said rise up to all the people in the Gambia, taking the vibration. I want to rise up Mustafa in Senegal, you know, with a hardcore Galaxy listener, you know, see it, you know, and to those brother there in Sarikunda.
Right.
You know, I'm telling you, man. You know, partly every day they drop me a call. You know, because when you go amongst people and you treat them good, you know, see, and you treat them like people should treat people, then you're never out of their thoughts.
That's it. And all I feel is love over there. All I feel is love, and I don't know, maybe because what I'm bringing to them over there, but no matter where I go, more time I feel love. Because once I push out love, so I always say goodness follows.
It's who you are, man. It's who you are, blood. You understand? It's what you push out. Is what you draw back in.
Definitely.
You understand?
Definitely.
And you're moving in that vibration where we are deal with development.
Yes.
You understand? That's why I always tell a lot of our people, let's turn our protest into development.
Yes.
You understand? Because in a way, it's a protest you do, you know.
Yeah. For real.
The protest, you know, but you turn it into development, blood.
For real.
You understand? And the thing about I like about you, Brother Joseph, you're a very adventurous brother.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You're not like them here with the misadventure.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, you're not fear.
No, there's no fear.
Fear to take certain step. You understand? And that is that is nation building, blood.
Yeah.
That is nation building, because you're running with that same fuel like our parents that lived in Jamaica and come here.
Yeah.
They never know where they was going.
Yeah, for real.
You understand? You never know where you was going.
I didn't know where I was going in Gambia. All I know is that the country was sweet and it was beautiful. That's all I knew. But like you said, I was prepared to adventure, to take a risk. And I'm a man that loves to come out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when I feel comfortable, I feel like I've achieved that, so I need to move on to feel uncomfortable. And then once I feel uncomfortable, it's like, as a man said, it's like I feel comfortable when I'm swimming with the sharks. Yeah, rather than swimming with the fishes them in the shallow end.
It's beautiful, you know, and you know, if there's something you want to say to the listeners them out there in general, you know, and to those that is listening to you in Africa and in Jamaica, rise up to Brother Iverton down there in Jamaica, you know, see it in Ocho-Rios, you know, see that Park Lane, that beautiful villa down there, you know, see
rise up. Right. I was just in Jamaica in August. I was in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Ochi. Yeah.
Well, if you're Ochi, I forget link up with Park Lane.
I have to do that, because I'm there next year, August. Every year I go to Jamaica.
Well, there you are. You know, the floor is yours. You want to address the people in here, you know, if you have a message for them, you know, because we're in Black History Month, you understand?
Yeah, we're in Black History Month, and like I said, everything we do is empowering, is inspiring, even to our peers of our age, 40 odd years of age. Yeah, it's not that it's just the young people, it's people in general. So even in Jamaica, there's so much things I want to do in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but time will come. So like I said, I'm taking it all in my stride.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to big up everyone around the world. Senegal, we're coming there next. Yeah, Joe Ride's coming Senegal.
Mm-hmm.
But we just start in Gambia first, and then we just reach out to the borders of Gambia to touch Senegal. So yeah, like the same thing, we have to stick together, and we don't do that often enough. Yeah, and everything that we're doing in this organization, for me, is trying to bring people together.
For real blood.
So even our tutors and our coaches and everything like that, everyone is like, I'm trying to, all the man them that's upskilled themselves, they're now the ones who's now teaching, guiding the next generation. And I feel it's only the man them that's lived through the thing can guide the next generation.
Experience.
Yeah.
For real blood.
And it's like all of these youths here, all these projects that we're doing across London, it's because the youth them can relate to us. Yeah, because we was there, we was up to the same no good things. Yeah. So they can look at us and say, oh, that man's gone through the thing, you know. Yeah. But now we're just older and wiser, and we know how to conduct ourselves better. So we're just trying to pass on the thing now. Yeah, because we almost come like the elders now ourselves. Yeah, we come like the elders, because even in my family now, there's a lot of my elders, my dad, my grannies, my granddads, a lot of people passed on now. So we have to take on that mantle now, that mantle, and just keep the inspiration going for the next generation.
A serious thing, family. And to all the people who's taking us in on Facebook Live, Ricky J, wonderful vibration, Bert Mohammed, wonderful vibration, bring them on, rise up yourself, you know. Damir, you know, Phenomenon One, rise up yourself, you know, see it, you know, and that's the whole Russell Singh in Jamaica, rise up yourself, you understand? That's the whole link.
Yes.
You know, if you know that from we have opportunity, we have to take it.
We have to take it.
You understand?
We have to take it, because no one ain't giving us no opportunities, really. So my thing is, we have to create our own opportunities.
For real.
Yeah. Sometimes they say you are what you create. You understand? So we can sit there and wait for someone else to create something for us, but that ain't gonna work for us in the long term.
You know, I think next month Manhood Academy is taking some
yes,
young
they're taking
boys,
some over to Gambia.
young boys
Yes.
to the Gambia, you know, and that is good.
Yes.
You understand, you know? And I want to rise up Sister Shanice and all the massive there in Zimbabwe, you know, over 40 of them down there in Zimbabwe, you understand?
They're everywhere.
You know,
Yes.
see it, you know?
Rise up Zimbabwe.
You know, see it, you know? You know, so she may looking and transport, you never can tell you me that way also, because I'm telling you,
There's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
In Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And there was even an interview the other day that Akon, I don't even know, like the singer Akon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it when he's like, boy, we have to go back to Africa.
Yeah,
we have to build our own businesses in Africa. We have to do this. We
And
have to
he's
do
doing
that.
it.
He's doing it. And then even when he said it, I thought, well, I'm doing that right
Mm-hmm.
now. I never need to hear that from him.
Aye.
But it was good to hear it from him. But
You
I
know,
never need to hear it from him.
Let me tell you something, Joseph, right? You know, I'm really, you know what, I'm disappointed with some of our artists who have the opportunity.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know, and just play fool of themselves. You understand? Because a lot of people doesn't see the potential. You know, an artist can go to Africa, do a show,
Yeah.
you know, see it, you know, accumulate a piece of land,
Yeah.
do another show and build up and do certain things, you understand?
Yeah.
Instead of playing the games.
Yeah.
You understand? So when I see young man like you, who's not playing that game but taking life serious, then
Yeah.
you got to give that support, blood.
Yeah, no, respect for that. Respect.
You know, see it? You got to give that support. You know, because if we don't support you, who you think gonna support you?
That's it. And that's what we need. We need the community supporting each other. And like I said, it's good that I do feel support, but more support is needed.
Of course.
And sometimes you find that you get more support from people you don't even know
Aye.
than the man them that you even grow with.
Aye.
And people you know all your life. But
And they should have glad for you, in my brethren.
no,
They should have glad for you.
Yeah, no, they should have.
But
But
it seems like they become sad for you. You don't know really.
some people do, you know. And
Red eye.
Yeah, red eye, and
Red eye
resentment,
blood. Yeah.
and all this. But you see me, right now, I don't take nothing personal. I'm trying to take nothing personal, because when you start taking things personal, you start
Never move.
You never move. You start hold that, and it holds you back. So for me, I just see it and go on.
For real, other people always say disappointment a blessing.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You know, see it,
Right.
you know?
Right.
You know? But the whole thing about it, because it just today, I'm talking to some people in the Gambia. You know, see it, you know? You know, after, Oz, I talked to Oz yesterday, and he just call your name all the time. You know, see it, you know? Because what you do, you know, like you have a flat battery.
Yeah.
You give it a jump start, blood.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You know, see it, you know?
Yes.
And I'm telling you, you know, Oz is one of the most honest brother I ever come across.
Yes.
Honest.
Yeah.
You know, see it. And that is why I treasure people like those.
And that's why you linked him to me, because it was you. You're the reason why I actually met us. Like, so yeah. So, and obviously you gave me a few numbers, which Oz stuck still. So, which is now Oz is actually an integral part of the business, Joyride. So, more or less, I'm talking to him every day, and that's what you need: communication.
Brother, man, you know, see it. You know, he's like you feel like you're a part of a family.
I'm telling you.
And that's the thing that what Africa gives to us.
Yes.
That family belonging.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And if we practice more that family belonging here, you know, we can do a lot of things.
Yeah. No, we can do so much, but like it's only us that's holding ourselves back. Really. And I can only do my little bit. You understand? And I'm not going on the part. I'm just doing what I can do, and I'm taking it in my stride. So I'm not taking nothing more than what I can't handle.
For real.
So yeah.
And I know when I talk to like Matthew and them man, them glad for you.
Yes, Matt as well.
Link and them man, Sister Angie, Yui and them man, them glad for you because them see it, blood. You understand? You know, they see it, you know. And as I said, last night I was talking to the Akala. Yeah. He was here with us last night downstairs, you understand? Yeah. So I tell him that I'm gonna bring him around, you know.
Yes.
You know, see, I hope before you go we can make some link up.
Definitely, it would be nice. It would be good, definitely to link up, because the more people we know, the more people who can help one another is the better. So, as they say, no man is an island.
You know, once again, Facebook Live, you know, big up to all of you, you know. That one is what? An angel, rise up itself all the time, you know, see it, you know. K, a wonderful vibration, you know, see it, you know. And this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, you know. Galaxy Radio, the only de-brainwashing station. I'm in the house with Brother Joseph, you know, a very adventurous brother, you understand? Because we talk about Christopher Columbus discover. He's not discovering, you know. He's utilizing. You know, see it. He's developing. You understand? He's giving a jump start, you know, like a breath of life. Like something is on you know, the machine there where you give oxygen and everything. That's what we do to one another. You know, see it. And as I said, they do appreciate it.
Yeah.
They do appreciate it. You understand? Because one thing, when I go among certain people and they will tell you that, you know, I'm grateful for this.
Yes.
Because I never have this. And I will never, in all my life, reach this to where. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, blood.
Yeah.
You know, see, we're here and we don't. We're here when we say that things is hard.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm telling you, every man think his burden is Davis.
That's it.
Until you lift up another man's burden, ain't it?
I'm telling you. And it's
You know,
only when you go over there and you see it, and that's why it would be good for a lot of these young people to go over there, so they can see where they feel that their load or their burden is the heaviest. When you go out there, you realize you got it easy out here.
A serious thing, you know. Well, my brethren, I want to thank you for taking the time to come here to share. But you know that Galaxy Radio always open to the eye. You know, see, whenever you want to really come and promote certain things, I'm always here to support the eye.
Thank you very much.
You understand, you know, and the door is always open for those young people who just sit down and work out a program.
Thank you.
You understand, because they, you know, we need young people. Because right now, you know, I have problem with a lot of old people. You know, we come here and we hear things and we run with it. I'm not like that, you know. I would like to know that things is happening in Africa. We could send our young journalists.
Yes.
You understand? You know, you understand, blood. You know,
course.
You know, some man come here and them throw me up some like a fake news China business.
Yeah.
I know you know that.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not here to put down no China man.
Yeah.
Because our development I deal with.
Yes.
Until we get the fact.
Yes.
Because what I'm saying that a lot of things that we see is not true. You understand, you know. Although we can say that it's a China man you see, but it's on the picture you see.
Yeah.
Until we have the proper information and things, then we can say that we know, my brethren.
Yes.
You know, see, so I want to work with some young people, train them up to be good journalists. You know, see, that deliver the message, you know.
Yes.
Even things that happen in our community.
Yeah.
Better we just run with the fact.
Yes.
Then we are running with the hearsay.
Exactly.
Dangerous blood.
Exactly.
You understand? So once again, Brother Joseph, we give thanks.
No, thank you for inviting me. It's been a long time coming.
Well, no, you're a busy man.
Yes,
you're a busy man.
But no, I'll definitely be back as well to give everyone an update into what's going on with Joe Ride, and even with the foundation, because it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's just progression. So love to everyone across the world. Keep on tuning in because you're doing such a great job. Doing such a great job. Even before I knew you, I knew of Galaxy Radio. Yeah, I've always heard of Galaxy Radio.
For real, man.
Yeah,
for real,
I knew
man.
what kind of station it was. So I'm actually pleasured to be here right now. So thank you very much.
Likewise, blood. Likewise. You know, we'll meet on a Black History Month, remember?
Yes.
And we continue because
definitely.
our history is every day.
Exactly.
You know, so once again, my brother.
Yes.
Wolipa respect.
All right, love to
love,
everyone.
love, all the time. Beautiful vibration, all the time, family, all the time. the only, the brainwashing station, a beautiful vibration. And I want to say that once again, rise up, brother Joseph, and his journey, busy bridget, I'm tell you, doing a lot of work, getting the container ready to send off to the guy. Beautiful vibration, man, doing some beautiful work, all the time, family.